Hey Stampers, it's me again. Because the new designer series paper is coming in June and everything is retiring except for the wood textures, I've been making gift bags just to use up my designer series paper really. And one of my lovely subscribers, Diana, she said, yeah, we need stuff to do with to get rid of our DSP before it retires and we can't use it. But I'm going to continue to use mine because the projects I'm going to show you now are done with 2 pieces of 12 by 12. But you can also do it by 10 by 10, 8 by 8, 6 by 6, 4 by 4, you know, carry on down if you want a tiny, minute little thing. But we're making gift bags again. A bit different from the ones we made the other day. These are the quickest, simplest things you've ever seen in your life. You don't have to squeeze them. You can keep them square. And we've hidden... Well, I squoze this one. It's nice, I suppose. Got some fancy little pegs on it. I've got some little love heart pegs here. No, you could give it like that. With the little message on your little pegs. Little handle on. I don't know if it matches, but I'm just using up retired ribbon, retired papers. Just to show you what you can do with your designer series paper, and you can always have a bag for a little gift. This is 2 12 by 12s. We're going to make the same one again, but we're also going to do the 10 by 10, the 8 by 8, and if we can get it in there as well, the 6 by 6. I've cut all my pieces to size. With your 10 by 10, you're also going to need a piece, for your 12 by 12, sorry, you're going to need a piece of card, which is 3 by 6. For your 10 by 10, you're going to need a card, which is 2.5 by 5. Just card stock. It's to strengthen the base. That one hasn't got it in, but I was thinking if you're going to put something heavy in there, then you're going to need a piece 2 by 4. And for the 6 by 6, you're going to need a piece 1.5 by... Ooh, 3. Obviously. 6 by 4, 3. All going down 1/2 inch stages. You're going to need a punch for your ribbon to go through. You're going to need ribbon. I'm just using retired ribbon and retired papers, believe it or not. This retired last season. Not last season, season before. And it's the the seashore one. This one is the 10 by 10. And this is going to be your card base. This is the inside. You just got to pick which one you want to see on the inside, one on the outside, because you're going to have a little pull down as well. These bags have been going around for years, so it's nothing I've invented. It's been done by loads of different people. So that's that. That's for that. We're also going to need a piece 8 by 8, and this is the 2 by 4. So this is the other side of the bag. I want this showing with the score line out. So that's that one, and that's that ribbon. Just using some rich raspberry on that. And this one is the 6 by 6. And you're going to need a piece of 1.5 by 3. And I'm using some old mint macaron ribbon. So what we're going to do is put ribbons and bits at the side, all of them. We know which ones go with which. Have I got ribbon out for that one? I might not have got ribbon out for that one yet. So don't worry about that. I can pause that and get it in a minute. So we're going to pop them to one side because we don't need them yet. But we're going to do all our scoring at the same time. And if you get confused, don't. I will put all the measurements on the blog. So starting with the large, then we're going to work our way down. So you're going to get your scoreboard. This is just the simplest, quickest bag you've ever seen in your life. But I wanted to show you all the sizes. Because it's designer series paper as well, use the fat, the bigger one, out of the two. Oh, Jamie's squeaking then. I do apologise. So whatever side you want showing on the outside and what you want showing just on the rim, you're going to put face down if you want. This is the outside, that is going to be the rim. So you're going to score at 3, and twist. I'm just going to score it 3 on 3 sides. And then on your 4th side, you're going to score at 1.5. No. Yeah, 1.5. And do exactly the same on your other piece. So, making sure it's tucked into the corner. 3. Oops. You could do that actually at 3 and 9, couldn't you? 3 and 9. Or just 3, 3 and 3 and 1.5. 3. And then flip it right round to 1.5. So they're both pieces I cut out. They're scored 3, 3, 3, 1.5. Both pieces are exactly the same. Right, now move on to your, and pop that to one side. I've got enough space. Now move on to your 10 by 10 pieces. Whatever you want on the outside. I'm going to have the green showing this time. You're going to score this now at 2.5, turn, 2.5, turn, 2.5, and 1.25 this time. And you're going to do exactly the same. So 2.5, turn, 2.5, turn, 2.5, turn, and 1.25. If you go over to my blog, I will put the measurements on, but if you sign up for the email, it will send you a PDF every single day of whatever projects I'm putting on. So they're the ones with the 1.25. I'm going to pop them to one side. Now we're going in with the 8 by 8. And I think I want that on the outside. So again, we're going to score these at 2. You're just going down 1/2 inch on each one. 2, 2, and 1. And you're going to do that again. If you've got stripes though on the other side, do watch which way your stripes are going. So 2, 2, 2, and 1. Last piece now is your 6 by 6, and we're going to pop these in. And these are going to be 1.5. Ideal for jewellery, this one. 1.5. 1.5 and 3/4, and do the same on the other one. They're all exactly the same, just going down half an inch and 1/4 inch on each one. And 3/4. You can keep going up or down, depends, you know. 12 by 12 is the biggest that Stampin' Up do, I know. So, get rid of your scoreboard now, you don't need that anymore. We're going to go, we've got them all in order, so get them ready now. We're just going to fold and burnish our score lines. What I do is making sure they are level. Just fold them inwards, because that is what this is going to be the outside of your bag. Where those score lines are, making sure it's level. Just score. And score. Right, now we are going to take, I've got an itchy elbow. We're going to take these 4 corners out. These 2 corners. Keep those if you want. You can make a nice card with them or something. Or you could make gift tags for your bag. Use a nice punch and cut a shape out. Not quite got my score line there. Yeah, you can make tags out of them if you want. So you're going to have one piece like this. Now you're going to fold and burnish your score lines on this one. Nice deep sides as well. So just the simplest things you're ever going to make, I tell you. And burnish. And this time on this one, we're just going to cut flaps. We're just going to cut up to the score line. Perfect. So we've got our two pieces now. And this is going on here. But the flap we had, you're not going to even see this. We're going to glue that in there, and then this is going over the top. So it's just to reinforce. So you're basically not going to see it. So I'm using Tombow for this because it's quicker for the video, but I would use tear and tape normally. This is just going to add a bit of stability to the bottom of your bag, just in case you're putting something a little bit heavier in there. So making sure it's all level, and you can get your flaps up. Whoops. Oh, now see it's stuck on. Look at me, I've wet it. Just so you can fold them in. Fold them in. Right, now we're going to push this against here, and we're going to glue that piece onto there. Quickest bag you'll ever make in your life. You'll never buy a gift bag again. So line them up, making sure they're level. And over you go with your flap. You can miter these if you want to a little bit. I don't see the point really, where we're going to be hiding them in the inside. So just a bit of glue on there and there. Right, and we're going to, oh, what we should have done first. No, it's okay. I can do it. What you want to do really before you do this bit is you want to glue down your strips. I'll show you now what I mean. It's a little bit once coming off the end of it. I forgot to miter, so don't forget to miter that little bit there, so it's level. Yeah, this bit, oh, that's sitting there. You just want to glue this down. In fact, do that before you start cut. After you've cut your burnish your score lines and you've folded and got them straight, glue that flap down. And on this one, I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue there, just to keep them down. A little bit of glue under there. And a little bit under there. Mind you, they are going to be glued together here and here. So this is going to be the back of your bag. Again, I would use tear and tape, making sure those are nice and level when you fold them over. And you're going to glue that bit, so let's add some glue. Pay attention to the corners here. And this edge because this is the bit you don't want poking out. So line these up, perfect. And glue that down. You can go in with your bone folder or your hand, it's big enough. And again, you want to make sure those ends are level and glue that down. Just quickest bag you've ever made in your life, isn't it? Like I say, Tombow is the quickest form at the moment, so line those up and line that up. And then you can just go in with your hand, and there's your bag. And if you want to push the sides in, you can. Don't have to, but if you do, you know, you can just squeeze those ends together. And you've got a good sized bag there, perfect. I'll just put my glue on. Now you're going to take your hole punch. If you want to mark it, you can mark it. I'm going to go halfway down and punch, halfway down and punch, and then you want to be precise, like I'm saying. This is just a quick video to show you how it's done. So what ribbon did I say I was going to use? My green. Contrast. You just basically, you're going to thread this through, tie a knot. Same with this one. Thread this through, tie a knot. I don't think I've got enough ribbon here because I like a bigger handle. But that's big enough. That's a nice little handle. Trim off your bits. And then you're going to do the same on the other side. I think these are about 16 inches long, roughly. But you can, I'm just saying, like I'm saying, I'm using up scraps. I am using up old designer series paper. But what, you could really jazz these up. You could add your own, get a little punch, do a little label, add that onto the ribbon before you tie your knots. And there's bag number one. Isn't that just the cutest thing? I think that goes as well, even though it's different. So moving on to bag. I'm going to have the green on the outside, I think. Again, everything is exactly the same. Let me just check the time, actually. Yeah, we should be able to get these all done. Fingers crossed. If not, we can just do whatever's ready. And then you can continue at your own will with the rest. If you want them all, if you're doing all three, that is, or all four. Yeah, but when you're cutting, keep these little squares, they're great, but I'm not, because I'm just, on the other flap, don't forget to mitre. And the bags will get easier the more you've done. Oops, I haven't cut enough. Better. Isn't it cute? These colours go really nice together. I love this paper when it came out. Succulent garden. Beautiful. So 2 flaps off, 2 flaps sliced and mitered. Just helps with the closure. I mean, some people just cut the score line out. There we go. A little flap of paper this time. Right, don't forget to glue these down now. Fabulous. It's just a matter of making a bag, and once you've made the bag, you can make any size you want. Just adjust. Just adjust. So this is going on here. You can coordinate your card if you want, but nobody's going to see it anyway. It's going. That's just to reinforce. And if you've got something light, you don't even have to add it. If you know there's nothing heavy going in your bag, I wouldn't add it at all. I didn't on my first one. A tiny little bit of that overhang there. It's my fault for rushing. There we go. Just get rid of it. Only so we don't want to get it to disturb our There we go, see? Perfect. Moved into place perfectionately. There we go. There we go. So, more glue. There's also another way to do this if you wanted to. Mind you, we've tucked our flaps in now, so I wouldn't do it that way. I will show you another bag a different day where there's hardly any gluing whatsoever because your flaps tuck under each other. So again, there's your other bag. I suppose you could add glue on here. I'm paying attention more to the back because this is where this flap is going. Making sure it's right close there. And your paper is closed down there. Look at that lovely nice neat edge. Again, making sure it lines up. At the top. And then just squeeze that into place. Put your hand in and secure. I'm not going to squeeze this one. I'm just going to leave this hole. And again, because I've got holes there now, I can just use them as a guide. You can have your handles a little bit closer together, or you can have them further apart. It's entirely up to you. I think my little he wants cleaning out. And we were going to use this ribbon. No, we weren't. I don't think I've got ribbon cut for this one. No, I haven't. 2 seconds. There you go. I got the ruched ribbon again. I love this stuff. But this is, I this is retired now. This is sweet. Well, it will be, I think, in June. I love this ruched ribbon. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. What I did in my first bag was I double tied it in, not in case of any weight issues. You don't want it pulling through, so I had to try and find the end. It's coming back out on itself. So snip the ends off. There's one hand like it, so it's a bit longer, that one. It's lovely, absolutely adorable, this ribbon. If anyone's got any ruched ribbon in Sweet Sugar Plum and you want to sell it, send it to me and I will buy it off you. I've just got a piece about that long left. Oh, devastated. I'll be whipping it off these handles to do other projects. No, I won't, I'm only joking. But this is the perfect match for this bag now. So I'm going to try and get as many in as I can before our time runs out. Whoops. Get rid of that and that. That is bag number 2. Absolutely adorable. And they, believe it or not, while you're not in use, they stack inside each other nice and neat as well. Isn't that brilliant? So, let's see how quick I can do this one without gas bagging. Hey, getting a gas bag. Never. Always. That's a good chin wag. Don't you all? You do it to me anyway, I know you do. This would be perfect for a jewellery box or a small box with perfume as a gift. Birthdays, Christmas, christenings, weddings, you may come for any occasion. Absolutely any occasion whatsoever. So we've killed one bird with its little stone there by gluing that flap down already, which I'm going to do now actually, because it's not like it needs to be open again. For anything, because we can crease it with our score lines on there, because I did that in the first place. A little piece of paper this time. I have a little piece of real red, so cutting these flaps up and just taking a notch out. Oops. Try and keep your score line there. There we go. That's right, isn't it? This little piece. If you wanted to, you could trim this down a little bit more, a little bit less, because like I say, it's only to reinforce. So I would say instead of that being 2 by 4, I'd do that 1 7/8 by 3 7/8. So that's going in there. You know, it's you just don't want it to be seen, but you want it for strength. I'd have used half a tub of Tumbo by the time we finish the bags, but it'd be worth it just to show you gorgeous ladies and gents how to make these wonderful little gift bags. And you never have to buy one again, like I'm saying. Making sure that is lined up. Push that into place. There we go, that's better. Making sure our flaps fold now. Sticky fingers. Bring these up, curl them round. It gives you that straight edge because of that little notch you've knocked out. Perfect. They remind me of those ribbon containers I made, remember? When I was doing the little ribbon holder and we had to glue it on the side, same sort of shape. Keeping them together at the top, nice and straight, gluey fingers. Making sure you've got most on this edge, because this is your little join for your bag. That is fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Perfect. It's not just the sweetest. Again, now with your a bit low that one, but this is beautiful, thick ribbon. It's really pretty. I got fat fingers, that's what it is. Not too bad of a knot myself, if I do say so myself. And you can always twist that ribbon till you get your ribbon straight. It's just so adorable. And you, like I'm saying, you've got old designer series paper. People don't know whether it's current, it's people you're giving your gifts to, or you know, unless you're gifting your upline or someone from Stampin Up, it's, you know, it's just use your papers. You've got them, you paid for them, use them. You know, we just didn't buy them because we just, you know, we bought them because we loved them and we liked them, or we do still like them. You know, don't get rid. There we go. Twist your handle till you got it straight. There is a bag number 3. And like I'm saying, these will never go waste because I'm always looking for gift bags, all shapes and sizes. Let's see if we can get this last one done quickly. If I'll be pushing the limits at 4 gift bags. So if I do be quiet a minute, it's because I'm concentrating. It's not that I don't want to speak to you all, you know I do. You know I love you. But they get a little bit more fiddly as you move down, so tucking the ends together. Just seeing the score lines now. There it is, it's better that side. Good. And if you wanted to, you can do that at the same time. So again, keeping my ends together. Do you think I'm going to do it, girls? I've got about 10 minutes left. Perfect. Making sure these ends stay together while you're trimming them off. Should I say folding the moulder. If they're level at the top, they should be level everywhere else. Now this would make a perfect little pair of earrings, or a ring even. Nice little bracelet even. And I'm not going to put that little flap in the bottom of this one because it's not big enough to do any damage to this designer series paper. So whoops, that one really slid out of place then. But you can get this up there, up a little bit. Go on. That's better. And I can show you a flat folding. Here's my bone folder. I think we're going to manage to do this. Definitely. So, 4 gift bags in 40 minutes. That's good going, isn't it? So we want this up here, that in there, push that into the corner, and that one into there. And this is coming over here. Look how cute this little bag is. It's just the cutest. Keeping those edges together, right there, holding them and pinching them in. And again on this side, like I'm saying, your glue needs to be mainly on this side, and then you can just slap it about there. Can you imagine doing one? Say 3 by 3, how tiny that would be. What would you put in it? Chocolate? You can have your bone folder in there now. Look how cute that tiny little gift bag is. My glue is over with. But if you wanted to reinforce the bottom, you still could. I'm going to snip this at an angle. This is our satin ribbon, and it was the old mint macaron from last year. Love that ribbon. Beautiful. So I've got 5 little gift bags now ready for presents for people. Absolutely marvellous. You can snip those ends off at any time. And then last one. I think I may have a bit too much on this handle. Oh yes, definitely. How sweet are these? How sweet indeed. There we go. And there is my last one. I don't think I want anything smaller, but if you want to pinch the ends in, you can. And I'll make it look like a milk, they call it a milk bottle style, don't they? Milk carton style. But you have 1, 2, 3, 4 and the one I made earlier, I have 5 gift bags. Absolutely marvellous. So, and like I say, you can stack them till you need them. Perfect for any type of little gift. Oops, what am I catching? There we go. I can stack that one in there, and that one will stack into there. So they're not even taking up much space. You can tuck all that in. Go away then and make some beautiful gift tags and labels to go with. And away to go. I hope you like them and I give you them a go. So we got 4 bags in 40 minutes and a load of gas bagging. So thumbs up, and don't forget to press the subscribe button and the little bell straight away, and you'll be notified of all future videos. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye.